Having worked as a hair transplant surgeon in India for several years now, I have come across a wide variety of patients. Each one brings their own set of expectations, hopes, and of course budgets. Over time, I have learned a lot about the delicate art of pricing in this industry. Pricing a hair transplant isn't just about numbers, it's about trust, quality, and understanding the value of a life changing procedure. Friends, my name is Dr. Pranay Singh Chakotiya. I am a plastic and cosmetic surgeon. I am founder and director of Cosmo Experts Clinics. We are working since last 14 years and having 5 centers right now across the nation. Until now, we have performed more than 14,000 successful hair transplant and cosmetic surgery procedures. Here are some key lessons I have gathered from my experience. Number one size doesn't fit all. When it comes to hair transplant, no two cases are alike. You might have a friend who paid a certain amount, but that doesn't mean your procedure will cost the same. Pricing is affected by a range of factors: the extent of hair loss, the number of grafts required, the technique used, FUE, FUT, etc., and even the patient's scalp condition. I have learned that customizing treatment plans for each individual isn't just about medical precision. It's about providing clear, transparent pricing so that patients know exactly what they are paying for. Number two is quality cost, and that's okay. In the age of quick internet searches, patients often come in with a list of cheapest options they have found online. There are always clinic offering hair transplant at rock bottom prices. But here's the reality: quality cost. A well-trained surgeon, a sterile clinic environment, top-notch instruments, and advanced technique, none of these comes cheap. When pricing a procedure, I make sure patients understand that the cost reflects not just the physical process of hair transplantation, but the quality and the safety standards that come with it. A lower price tag may save your money upfront, but it could end up costing much more in the long run if correction or revisions are needed. Number three is hidden cost. One thing I have learned that patients hate more than anything: hidden cost. It's vital to ensure that the price quoted includes everything: consultation, surgery, aftercare, and follow ups. Transparency builds trust. In my practice, I make sure to break down the cost of the procedure from the very beginning so patients doesn't feel blindsided later. Many clinics lure patients in with attractive initial pricing, but that tack on extra fees for things like medication, follow-up visit, or even anesthesia. I believe that giving a comprehensive price upfront is crucial for maintaining integrity and ensuring patient satisfaction. Number four is technology and technique drive prices. One of the biggest lessons I have learned is how much technology influences pricing. When I started my career as a hair transplant surgeon, the FUT method was more common and less expensive compared to today's preferred techniques like FUE and DHI. But as FUE techniques improved and become more precise, the demand increased along with the cost. Advancement in technology allow us to achieve better results with less downtime, which is invaluable for patients. So while FUE and DHI might be pricier than FUT, the higher price point reflects the precision and quality of the result. Number five is the patient education. It's a key to understanding pricing. Pricing conversation can be tricky, especially when patients have done their research, which is often based on partial or incorrect information. I have realized how important it is to educate patients about the hair transplant process and what's going into the pricing structure. A well-informed patient is more likely to appreciate the value of the service rather than focusing solely on the cost. I take the time to explain everything from the importance of graft count, the labor-intensive nature of the surgery, the need for post-op care, and why shortcut in any of these areas could compromise the outcome. 6 point for this pricing is trust and reputation. Over the years, one truth has stood out: you can't put a price on trust. Building a reputation takes time, and I have seen how it influences not just my patient's choice but their comfort with the pricing. Patients are willing to pay more for a surgeon they trust. My patients know they are paying for my expertise, my team's skill, and the assurance that they will receive quality care from consultation to the post-op. Seventh is pricing reflects personal value. What I have come to understand is that for many, hair restoration is not just about looks. It's about confidence, self-esteem, and personal identity. As a surgeon, I am not just performing a procedure. I am helping someone regain a part of themselves they have lost. This makes the procedures well and the pricing subjective to each patient's priorities. Some patients are price sensitive, but for many, the cost is secondary to the emotional and psychological benefit they will receive. Number 8 is competitive market. The hair transplant industry in India has become highly competitive with numerous clinics and a wide range of pricing options. However, I have learned that competing solely on price is never a sustainable strategy. Instead, I focus on offering the best value for the price. That means high quality result, personalized care, and long-term patient satisfaction. Patients today are savvy. They will compare not just cost but also result, reviews, and surgeon credentials. Offering a fair price for top tier services creates a balance that patients appreciate. To conclude, after spending many years in this field, the most important thing I have learned about pricing is that it's not just about the money, it's about building relationships, managing expectations, and delivering value that goes beyond the price tag. I have found that patients are more than willing to pay a fair price when they understand the level of care, expertise, and quality they are receiving. So, while pricing may be a complex topic, the goal is simple to ensure patient feels confident that their investment in hair restoration is worth every penny. Thank you.